Life Skin Show, providing real life solutions for real life issues with a twist of hope. It's the Hope Show, helping others prevail every day. Hopesquad, DJ Aisha Shermaine, no last name, aka She, and the Hope Coach, Check.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Hey, welcome to the Hope Show. Today is a wonderful day. As I always say, what's up? Hey, guys, look, check it out. As always, this is the Hope Show. If you're tuning in and you're watching right now, give me my likes, give me my hearts, give me my shares, my stars, whichever platform that you own. Give it to me. We love it. Again, I am DJ DeMillie coming to you guys live out of Houston, Texas. I'm a little excited today. Today is a good day as always. We're here to give you hope, a piece of hope, a lot of hope, however you perceive it. We're here to give it to you. Now I want to welcome our next co-host to the show, the one and only Aisha. What's up? Come on in and talk to the people.
Hey, y'all. Can you hear me, DJ?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I'm over here having technical difficulties a little bit, but I'm working it out. So I hope y'all can hear me. Happy Saturday. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm glad to see y'all. I am Aisha Shermaine, a.k.a. She, no last name. Y'all know who I am. Hey, y'all. So at any rate, we got a good show for y'all today, as always. But before we kick that show off, we do want to, just request a little bit of engagement from our audience. So we want to start, by liking the broadcast. Like, share, share everywhere you are. If you are on YouTube, follow, subscribe, tweet, all of that, right? But don't forget to like, and most importantly, don't forget to tag. You got to tag somebody. Mommy, daddy, sister, brother, cousin, auntie, auntie. Everybody somewhere needs some hope. So tag people. Let us know where y'all are watching from in the comments. I am Indicator/Chicago. And we just here ready to bring y'all the best part of the week, which is hope. So DJ, take over.
All right, y'all. So I see you guys in those comments. We love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hello to everyone that's in the comments. Hello to everyone that hasn't said anything in the comments. What's up? Hey, so let's go ahead and get this thing started. Coming out of Louisiana, Miss Live 728. What's up, Miss K Moore and H-Town, baby? But anyway, y'all, let's get this thing cracking. Let's bring in our one and only Hope Coach.
What's up? You just stepped into the neighborhood with the Hope Show. Welcome to the neighborhood where we help others prevail each and every single day. Every day, baby. Pull up a chair and let me talk to you. Know you be going through some things that got you feeling like ceiling. This is your place of transformation and revealing. It's just in your ground. I got a feeling. Your life is about to be transformed by the transformational coach. And check it out, you just been in. So So grab your pen up in your pad and take your notes to the assignment given by the Hope Coach. It's about to go down. Your life about to shift with these words of wisdom and inspiration, taking you up on the elevation. Just like an elevator, tell your problems bye bye bye. See you later. Cause it's about to be transformation in the Hope Coach show. It's about to be transformation in the Hope show. So welcome to the neighborhood, baby. We got the Hope Coach in the building, helping you to transform your lives, help you to deal with conflict and resolution. Matter of fact, before we get started, let's adjust your crown. Is you a king? You a queen? Oh, coach, you ready? Welcome to the neighborhood. Let's go.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of the Hope Show. Just want to do a mic check, so if you guys can let me know in the comments if you can hear me loud and clear, I would appreciate it. But welcome to this week's episode of the Hope Show. And here, HOPE is also an acronym for Helping Others Prevail Every Day. And before I forget, you guys may have noticed I did a rebranding, a remake of my little theme song. So I want to give a shout out to the one and only Zion Watts. That's who you hear telling you about the Hope neighborhood and the things that happen and go on in the Hope neighborhood. So hello and shout out to Zion Watts. I believe her it's Zion the Voice. So, but anyway, welcome to this week's episode of the Hope Show. I'm like the Millie. I'm so excited. Did y'all adjust y'all crown? It says, "Is you a king? Is you a queen?" You know, you ready? We ready because we got a hope-filled show for you today. HOPE is also an acronym for Helping Others Prevail Every Day. We are founded off of Hebrews 11:1, where it says, "Now faith is the evidence of things hoped for." It all begins with hope. So we always like to start off by asking you, what are you hoping for? What is it that you're hoping for? What is your greatest hope for 2022? You know, we'll be talking about that all year long. I want to say hello to my YouTube family. Hello to the Facebook family. Hello to the Twitter family that watches via Facebook. Hello to, I said Twitter, but I meant TikTok. Hello to my TikTok family who watches via Facebook. Hello to our Twitter family. Hello to our Roku TV family that watches us in delay on Wednesdays. We are so excited to have you here. I'm just really, really excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay, DJ, I'm out of breath. Help me out.
All right, y'all. So I just want to give a quick shout out to my boy Nicholas Hines. What's up, Nick? He say in Houston, Katy, Texas. We have Sade Wilson. She say Houston, Texas for the moment. What's
Hey,
up,
Ashley.
Ashley?
For the moment. Oh, sorry.
What's up, Tanisha Atkins? What's going on?
Hey, Tanisha. Who all
The
did
life,
I miss?
the life of
We
Cherry's
got
life.
hope. Hey, Cherry's Life. I missed you, girl. Hello. And I don't know if she did it or not. And she probably going to be fussing at me, but I'm going to just call her out right quick. Aisha was supposed to do a shout out to the special group of people who we may not see, you know, in the
Well,
comments.
DJ kind of did it, but that was at the end. We was just let me do it.
Okay, so she telling me to be quiet. Okay, all right then. All right, I'm gonna be quiet. Hey, Nicholas. K Moore's in the house. Hey, K Moore.
What's up, Miss Nita? The Wild Bling Factor in the building.
Hey, Wild Bling, you know what to do, how you do it. Oh, I see my cousin is in the house from the boot from Shreveport, Louisiana. Hey, girl.
Yeah. I call that out. All right. So right now, that's it for our shout outs. We got some good startups for today. Oh, don't
We got
forget.
Taquita in the audience. Hey, Jackie from Tennessee. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm excited. I gotta just, acknowledge my family and stuff like that. I see Taquita is in the house too. Let's see. Where is Mr. Tate?
I don't
Really?
know. We got Oh, you already said Jackie Kyle in the house.
He on the road right now. On the road again.
Okay.
TB, you know who TB is? What's up, TB?
Hey, TV. I don't know TV, but hello,
What's
TV.
up?
Thank you for you in the right
Thank
place
you for
today.
watching
Thank you for
TV.
coming in.
TB, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. There go
Oh,
Mr.
there
Tate.
you go. Hey, Mr. Tate. Hello, Mr. Tate. That's my one and only, y'all. Hey, honey. I'm kind of missing him today. Honey, let me know if you like my $30 wig.
Um,
Okay.
Quit telling everybody how much that wig
yeah,
costs.
like she got a $30 Amazon wig. I don't know why she posted that. But anyway, guys,
No, Sandra Nelms just came in. Hey, Miss Sandra. We're glad to see you.
what's up, Sandra? What's going on? All right, y'all. So let's jump right into our hot topic for today. Oh, we're gonna hot topic, or you want to go? Let's back up.
Yeah, wherever you take us, wherever you lead, we'll follow. How
Yeah,
about that?
let's jump into this. Our scripture for today.
Okay. All right. So go ahead, DJ.
You go.
Me? You?
Okay. So I'm gonna read the scripture for today. We are a faith-based show. I like the way you say it. You say it better than me, but so the scripture for today.
I'm about to read it.
Well, cause somebody read it. Cause this was supposed to be like we're gonna go ahead and read it, but then we'll come back to it after our hot topics. Cause it kind of flow with the hot topics. I
Our
think.
topic. Okay.
Okay,
How
so
about we
it
do this?
says,
How about we do this? How about we take a quick break? We come back and then we're gonna be on track.
okay.
Yes, I love that. So, in case you haven't heard, we're starting the Hope and Peace Broadcast Network. And HPD TV is a brand product of that broadcast network. You'll be able to find us on Roku TV. One of the screens kind of showed you what it looks like on Roku TV. If you're familiar with Roku TV, you search for a channel and then you add it, and it looks like that. Well, Hope and Peace TV, we are a faith-based TV looking for a faith-based entertainment slash shows slash ministries slash brands to be a part of the Hope and Peace Broadcast Network. So if you are a realtor out there and you're looking for a unique way to show your listings, if you are a fitness coach and you want to have your own fitness show, if you always wanted to have your own reality TV show, if you are a brand and you're looking for ways to expand whatever that brand is, you want to do infomercials, you want to do, I don't know, you have a TV series you've been working on, you want to bring that, you want to start your own children's channel, your own children's show. Well, Hope and Peace Broadcast Network is where you need to be. It's HPTV. It is beyond affordable. So be sure to email us. You can check the comments because in the comments, you'll be able to find the email address and also connect with HMP TV Facebook and Instagram social media pages to stay tuned for when we go live. I'm so excited. Some of you who are all my friends, you may know Dun Beasy, the first lady of comedy, and on Fridays, she's been doing a free comedy show. And I've been tagging people in it, come get your laugh on and stuff like that. Well, she's going to be debuting a comedy show on HPTV, and we have some other partners lined up. So we're just excited about what's happening. So stay tuned and we will have our live date here pretty soon. But HPTV, look for us on Roku TV.
Yay, exciting.
Cool. Roku, HP TV. All right,
Hope and Peace TV.
hope and peace. All right, so let's jump right into the hot topic for today. Hot topic, hot topic. So this is one of our old but new things that we're going to be continuing right now, which is going to be our hot topic. I'm going to go ahead and let Aisha take it away because she's so brilliant. And
Okay. So basically, this is an old segment, but it's a new segment that we're bringing back to the show, Hot Topics. And basically, in this segment, what is going to take place is we will bring to you maybe world events or things that are going on, that we just want to speak about as far as life, the world, whatever comes to us, we're just going to bring it to you. So this week in the Hot Topics corner, um, I'm not going to say it's an exciting hot topic because it's definitely not, but it's definitely a topic that needs to be touched on within our families, communities, and things like that. So if you guys have been paying attention to social media, to, the news and stuff like that, Regina King's son, passed away due to suicide. Um, I think that's something important that needs to be addressed within families, certain communities, and things like that because people don't take it seriously. People think, and I'll just be honest, in our community, we don't tend to take things like that serious. We don't tend to follow through when someone's saying they are going to do that, or we just basically brush it off and keep it light. And honestly, that's not something you should ever take lightly. When someone comes to you or even shows signs of expressing that they may commit suicide, take it seriously. Check up on them, be a listening ear. Whatever you can be to that person, please be that to that person. Because although some people may say it and not follow through, and maybe that's their cry for help, some people say it and they actually follow through. Now, initially, I don't know what this young man was going through that, caused him to get to this point, but I can say I have experienced it, within my own family. And for me, I just acted as an aid to try to help that person, to prevent that person to doing it if that's something they wanted to do. In other instances, it actually got to that severe level. So I just say if someone comes to you and say, hey, they are thinking of committing suicide or even show signs of it, please be a cushion, a listening ear, a fence, something to help them. Don't just brush it off. Don't just overlook it because you may be that person that can help save that next person's life. DJ, Coach, I want to add to it.
Well, I totally agree. I know earlier DJ and I we were kind of talking about this and going back in time how when you're young you don't when things like this happen you don't kind of have that it doesn't really hit you home to you. But I remember my first experience with suicide. I was a young girl, and one of my cousins at a young age committed suicide. And then also another experience as an adult, my 16-year-old nephew, my brother's son, committed suicide. So I think that there has to be a greater voice in our communities regarding mental health. There's a meme that goes around that says if you go to your Christian parents and tell them you're depressed, they begin to pray and speak in tongues and do all type of things, which we know that God can do anything. But if your child came to you and said that they had cut their arm and you could see the white meat, chances are you taking them to the doctor. So that's the first point I want to make. Is just it's okay to go see a mental health specialist. Again, we don't know what would happen with Regina King and her son. And I don't know if any of you ever saw 7 Seconds. It was a Netflix series that Regina King starred in. In the series, her son is killed. And from the perspective of a grieving parent, excuse me, She portrayed that role. It was so real that I began to say, man, I hope she don't ever have to experience that real life. And the reason why I say that is because, my daughter was killed. And so I could identify with her role and what she was going through. So I can only imagine what Regina King is going through. But the second point I want to say is that parents, your adult children still need you. They always need you. Yes, you've done a good job to set them up for success, but as it comes to everyday living, especially in these days and times, your adult children still need you. Anybody who I call a child, they will have experienced this. I'm gonna ask you if you're okay. How you doing? And you may say, I thought one of Easter somebody was gonna help role play me right quick, but that's okay. And you may say, I'm okay. My next question is, tell me
Tell
about
me about
okay.
okay.
What does okay look like for you? Because they may be saying that they okay, got it together, right? But they still going through. But when you begin to ask them, what does okay look like? What does it feel like? You can uncover any hidden things, habits, feelings that you may need to know. And then once I know that they've been going through something and I follow up, so hey, how's today for you? I'm good. How did you get to good? What got you there? So parents, we got to dive deep into our children, even as adults. They still need us. Community, we got to be okay having conversations about mental health. Yes, we are a faith-based show. So God is the foundation. We don't do nothing without Him, but He's also provided tools and resources. It's okay to go to therapy. It's okay to have a psychiatrist. It's okay to do whatever you need to do to get through what you're going through. What we don't want you to do is make a permanent solution for a temporary issue. DJ?
Yeah. I think sometimes I'm just gonna piggyback off of both of you when I say this. I think sometimes that we need other people. As people, we need someone to lean on, someone to talk to. But I also think that most times people miss the signs. I think that people cry out a lot more than what you think they're doing, but we miss that sign because maybe we're not thinking that that's what they're going through, or maybe we just don't see it, but we miss it, and then the end result happens. So I think like I
So
see
let me
people.
stop you right there. Mm, I'm sorry. So what are the signs?
That's the thing. People have any expression
So
that
this is
they
a
would
perfect
have.
place we want our audience to engage. We want our audience to engage with us. What do you think the signs are? What are the signs? And let me tell you something. Regina King's son was 26.
Hmm.
Because this subject is so near and dear to me, I stay in tune with it. Children are committing suicide as young as 8, 9, 10, 11. Another fact that has research says is that men tend to follow through with suicide at a higher rate than women. So while we're getting some signs from the audience there, I just want to reiterate that because I think we do a wonderful job of talking about women, self-love, self-care, mental health. And sometimes I think in our community, we forget about the men because men think that they got to be strong, right? That they have to be strong. That's a myth, first of all, because just because you're going through something, that don't mean you're not strong. It takes strength to deal with your mental and um, emotional crisis. It takes strength to do that. So, DJ, I don't know if we have some signs yet. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I just wanted to shed a little light on that. If you
Okay.
can let us know where we're at.
All right. So, Facebook user, which is the name on here. I'm not just saying that. The name is Facebook user. I guess they haven't put the name on there, but they said closing off mood changes. K Moore, I see some suddenly become withdrawn. Whenever someone tells you that something is wrong, that's a sign. Mr. Tate says. Now, Kenneth Cheney, which he always got my back, but he says not so much of a direct sign, but a cry for help that was overall missed. A phone call that was being made, but because the person seemed aggravated or etc., it makes you just say, okay. So,
To me, that's still a direct sign. That's a direct. If we don't know what a sign is,
right.
then we can identify. So we have to have a place to start from. I understand what Kenneth Cheney, and that's our Bishop of Hope, is saying, but we got to be willing to say, okay, I don't want to miss any signs because everybody's signs may be unique to themselves. If you didn't take that phone call, that might have been a sign for you. I believe it was his name is Moose Biggs, but Malcolm wrote the poem for me. What does hope mean? And in the poem, he states, just because I didn't take your phone call that day, just because I didn't do this that day, doesn't mean that I didn't care. It meant that I was in my own crisis. So that's why we have to be better at having transparent conversations. I can't miss something that I didn't know was a sign. So I first got to be able to really, and I'm saying this to articulate a point that I want to make based off of what our Bishop of Hope said, because it's powerful what he said, is that we got to begin looking within ourselves and our own families. Everybody's mourning for Regina King right now because she's a celebrity, right? So we hear her story. In your own communities, on your own streets, at your own job, in your own church, people are committing suicide. And I'm sorry, I get passionate because my nephew was 16. 16, whole life ahead of him. Okay, DJ, I promise I'm going to be quiet because I'm going to go off camera for a moment. So go ahead and finish your point. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Okay.
I'll be back, you guys.
This is getting a little emotional here. But so y'all know me and the whole culture have different perspectives of a lot of stuff sometimes. But what I basically was saying is that you missed the signs. So missing the signs, um, I lost train of thought. Basically, what Mr. Chiney said, that's I guess that's how I feel about it. I feel like there may be a cry out, there may be somebody saying something, but maybe you don't understand that sign. Maybe you don't realize that that's the sign that's needed to help them or save them. When I say miss the sign, let me go to the comments real quick. Facebook user says, when I tried to kill myself, I tried talking, but people were so busy pushing scripture that they didn't hear the cry. I get that. Silence can possibly be a sign also. I don't know. So that's a possibility. Silence. Singling yourself out. That's yes. Withdrawal from people, denying of being okay, changing pattern of everyday movements. Um, so I just had to stop a young lady on the inside who wanted to die and fought me because she wanted me to let her die. Whew. It's hit. Right? Oh, let's say it right. But while bling, I'm on for all of our young babies, especially. So I want to wrap this up just a little bit, only because
I know you want to wrap it up, but I want to say this. I'm sorry. I got to stay here. I'm sorry. I have to. Because Facebook user said, I want to go back. We're not going to run past that. Can you
oh no
go
no,
back
I was
to
saying
post
like
that?
what I'm saying. My point.
I understand. Oh, I understand. We don't want you to wrap it up either because you got the millennial point of view. We need your point of view. But can you put back her comment, the Facebook user comment?
I got it right here.
Aisha, can you read that for me? What does it say?
Okay, it says, when I tried to kill myself, I tried talking, but people were so busy pushing scriptures that they didn't hear the cry.
Okay. So we want to talk about this scenario. Then if anybody's out there who's tried to talk to the people that they know, and you got to push back, there's a line up here, the suicide hotline. It's 800-273-8255 talk, or there's a crisis text line if you are not a talker. This is another resource that when the people that you know give you pushback and may not hear your cry, just put this, everybody, I'm asking everybody, if you can record this number, put it in a safe spot, because you never know who may need it. Again, we're not discounting prayer, we're not discounting the scripture. We know what God can do. I know what God has done for me, so I know who and what He is. But these are just some resources we want to put out there. There's the suicide hotline. It may also be in the comment as well. So make sure you record this number. And if ever, because sometimes we don't want to talk to our parents. Sometimes we don't want to talk to nobody we know because we're so judgmental, right? You know, but
Mhm.
this resource is non-judgmental. It's a safe place, a safe space where you can reach out to and get some help. And if you or perhaps been in a situation like I have, and you needed guidance for someone who may have been suicidal, their behavior. You know, the one thing I didn't see in some of the signs was like an unknown rage, angry all of, just angry. And no matter what, the person stays angry. You can call this number and you can let them know, I'm somebody who I believe is showing suicidal, having suicidal thoughts, behaviors, or whatever. And they can provide you with guidance and resources to help you, the friend, you, the family member, who may not know how to deal with this type of situation. They can help you, guide you through those waters. Because not everybody has the training, not everybody has the mindset. Sometimes we just don't know, we just don't know. But there's a number there for you. There's a resource available for you. And I wanted to say one more thing about this hot topic. I don't know if you can let me time. Is that a no or a yes? Well, a part of it. Okay, I'll just go to Aisha because I think DJ may be a little frozen. But Aisha, one of the things that happened, this story broke last night, and a lot of people are trashing um, the reporter who broke the story. They said that she should have waited until Regina King shared the story. What are your thoughts about that?
I mean, definitely, I get it. Being a reporter and in the social media like that, like I get you want to be the top reporter to report certain stuff, but I just feel like at the end of the day, yeah, they may have celebrity status, but they're human first. And something like this, I mean, we don't know. She probably didn't want to share, or she wanted to share at her own time. Maybe she had her own special way that she wanted to share, that she lost her son. Maybe she wasn't ready to share. I mean, it just happened. So I feel like, yes, I agree. He should have allowed her to speak on it when she was ready to speak on it, and not just be so quick to breaking news. Regina's son is, committed suicide. To him, that's just another person that committed suicide. To her, that's her son, her only child. You know what I mean? So I feel like, yes, it was out of line.
TJ, what's your thoughts?
Um, so I just feel like the reporter did the story for her own behalf, for her job, for her money, and not showing any sympathy or should I say empathy to the
Mm-hmm.
family, right? So let's just think about everyday life where someone posts something that hasn't gotten out to everyone yet. How
Hmm.
do we stop that? I don't think there's no way that we can stop something. If it gets out, then it's out. I don't think there's any way that we'll be able to stop that. And people are heartless, and they really are just there for the story. So, I mean, what can we do about that? Like, I don't. I just feel like that's just the way it is. Like, if I find out and I'm gonna get a big hit off of it, then I'm posting it. So it's like I don't know.
I definitely, um, I definitely agree, and then I also see the other side of the coin. Um, Simply because the way my daughter, somebody else stepped in and said that they were family members. They identified her body, so the news got to everybody else before it even got to my family, right? So I definitely get that. I, but I will never understand why the person did what they did. They had absolutely no right to do that, but that's what they did, and that's just the way that it went. Um, get that. Remember, this is hot topics with a twist of hope. So we try to find the hope in every situation. So even though the reporter should have definitely not did what they did, should have waited. Today, because everybody's talking about it everywhere, somebody's life has been saved. Somebody still has their child because of conversations that we're having, because that reporter leaked the story. You
You know
know,
what? That's a good.
so
That's good too.
because
I just had a
that's
thought.
how we
I
do
just had
our
a
hot
thought.
topics here.
I just had a thought
Okay.
because you say that it saved somebody's life. So let's not even say the mother, the child. Let's just say the child saw the situation and it may have saved their life because a lot of people think that celebrities don't go through a lot of stuff or celebrities' children don't go through a lot of stuff because they have money, they have a little power, they have those type of things. So maybe somebody saw that and said, dang, I'm going through it. They going through it. They could have been like, dang, they didn't know that they were going through that as a child of an actress, a famous individual. So maybe that could have saved their life too. It's possible for that to happen as well.
Definitely.
Yeah, I love it. Right. And then before we give it back to Aisha to close out the hot topic, even in our own families, maybe we'll have discussions about suicide, mental health, creating a safe place for our families. You know, this is the culture of me talking right now. I always say that families should be having family meetings. It's January, and we know the president will soon be doing the State of the Union. He said, "Tell us what's the state of America right now? You know what's going on." And I, as a coach, always say families should have State of the Union addressed within your families. You guys should be talking about what are the family goals this year? What did we accomplish last year? What's the state of everybody emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually? Where are we financially? Have your family create safe places for your children. I'm from the old school too, where we were told, children are to be seen and not heard. But, times have changed. Everybody has a voice. There's a right way to do everything. So, parents, create a safe place for your children to give you feedback. Feedback is not necessarily a negative thing, it's positive. And be willing to make the adjustments and the necessary changes for your families. Because although we're talking about the suicide of a life, oftentimes our family, our children, the suicide of dreams, of purpose, of destiny, of hope happens because of the words that we speak. So I'm encouraging you to make sure that you're meeting with your families on a regular and not just when something is going wrong. Have celebrations, big or small, celebrate them all. Ish.
Oh yes. To conclude, just pay attention to the signs or the not signs. You know what a person's normal is. Something becomes abnormal. Check on them. Record the number that we have listed below so that if something is out of place and you're not sure what to do, you can contact them for further assistance. You can email us here at hopethisIsus@gmail.com so we can definitely kind of guide you or just, be a listening ear. But just to conclude, just keep your eyes open and pay attention. Sometimes it's in plain sight and sometimes it's not. But either way, it comes across us and we just need to pay more attention to it. DJ?
Yeah, I would totally agree, man. Use the number, use the hotline, the crisis text to home, man. That's what those numbers are for. I think everybody that thinks or halfway thinks or just a small seed of thinking should definitely dial those numbers and get help, the help that's needed. We need to save our people, man. We need to save our people.
Right. So we want to just give a friendly reminder. And if DJ, if you can put up that scripture, we just want to remind everyone that you are never alone in whatever you're facing, whatever you're going through. The scripture is Joshua 1 and 1 9.
1-9, yes.
And it says, DJ, you
It
can
says,
read it?
have I not commanded you? Be strong and cur. Oh, sorry. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1-9.
That's awesome. So just a friendly reminder that you are never alone. God is always with you.
Yeah.
Okay. I enjoyed the segment. Thank you, Aisha, for that hot topic. It's phenomenal. And so
You're welcome.
we're going to move into, we're doing a segment about up and personal with the Hope Squad. And DJ didn't know this, but he's on deck today. He's going to show us a quick video and then we'll be back on the other side.
I quit. I quit. I quit. I quit. Should I say something first?
You're going to say something
Sure.
after.
What's up, Hope fam? How you guys doing out there today? I'm DJ the Millie coming to you right now just to give you a little message here to say who I am, what I'm about, and what I bring to the Hope Show. So if you guys have tuned in with us, you'll know that I am the co-host of the Hope Show. I'm the guy that comes in the beginning and say, hey guys, how are you doing? Let's get pumped up and let's get ready to start this show. So you know me, you know how I do. Some people may know, some people may not. But for all of our new guests and our new people and our new family that we will be indulging with or conversating with and making new family this time around, because we are in year of 2022 now. So we gotta meet some new people, meet some new faces, give a little hope to someone different. So me here again, DJ the Millie. I come with my hope segment of how you see it. So how you see it is a segment of how I see it as the Millie. And the Millie comes from, of course, the Hope Coach, because I am a millennial. So how you see it from the Millie. And how I see it may be different from how someone else sees it. What other generation that may have seen it other than what I've seen. Or may know some different things that I know. But in this particular segment, it's all mine. So it's about how I see it. I love to get in there and just say things of how I see it, because someone always has a different perspective. And then sometimes there's the times where their perspective that I have is the best perspective. But it's how I see it here on the How I See It segment here on the Hope Show. So I'm glad you guys are tuned in today. I'm glad you guys are tuned in every Saturday at 5:30. Also, I want to just go back in time a little about the Hope Show. This is just a reintroduction of who I am and what's going on here and how I kind of got here to this point of the Hope Show. So I just want to go back at a day in time where the Hope Show wasn't a thought in my mind. Public speaking wasn't a thought in my mind. Conversating and congregating here on the Hope Show wasn't a thought in my mind. Giving people hope. One show at a time. Just somebody leaving with something inside of them that makes them feel better. One Saturday at a time. Every Saturday. And hopefully for the rest of the week until you come back again on a Saturday to give more hope. So this show was not in the plans. It was not in my plans. But maybe it was in God's plans. Because I'm still here. So I look at the Hope Show and I say thank you sometimes, because in my mind, I was not coming here. I decided I'll do one show a weekend. I made that show. Then I decided, let's do another weekend. Okay. Then I'm going to do How You See It every third Saturday of the month. And that's the time I'm going to come on. And then that weekend start turning to 2 and 3. And now it's every Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time that I'm here on the Hope Show. But I believe that I made it here is because hope means something to me. And I believe what that hope means to me is that I can, from my own self, pass over something to someone and give them the strength to get up and move forward. I think that hope, knowing that the Hope Show is going to come on every Saturday and going to refuel me for the week and help me move forward, that's hope. That's hoping that I can overcome those obstacles in time. But see, not only hoping that I can overcome those obstacles, but maybe a little birdie, as the old folks would say, whispered in my ear and told me something that I didn't know, or that made me feel different and gave me a different perspective of how I was going to move forward. Now that's hope. When you think about it, hope could mean so many things to so many different people. But to me, that's hope. Hope is helping others prevail every day, which is our acronym here at the Hope Show. So when I am able to provide just a little bit of knowledge, conversation, or even help to someone else, and they are able to take that in and move forward, I believe that's what hope means. And so here at the Hope Show, again, I'm the co-host, DJ the Millie, Catch us live every Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm here. And how you see it will always be from perspective of how you see it. I thank you guys, and I thank the Hope Show for having me on here. But gotta go. See you guys on the Hope Show. You on
We
mute?
love to see it.
You on mute?
I said I'm ready to take up an offering. I didn't know you free. I mean, you brought that. I mean, wow. Thank
Look,
you took us to Hope Church today.
Man,
Yes,
got me over here
Lord. You
contemplating
took us
redoing
to
my
Hope.
video.
Right.
I
You
feel like
took
I
us
did
to
my
Hope
video
Church
wrong.
today.
okay.
No, but we all are different and we all bring uniqueness that hope does and shows up in people's lives. The Millie. So, Preacher Millie. Boy, you did that. I just want to say thank you for accepting the invitation to be a part of the Hope Show. Thank you. And thank you for what you bring. So we saw that video of you. What did you see? We know what we saw, but what did you see?
It's really, it makes me really nervous to watch myself and make videos. I'm not exactly sure why, but it makes me nervous to watch myself. But every time that I do watch myself in any video, of course I laugh, but I laugh I laugh because I'm excited. Like it's a joyful laugh that I have overcome some things to be able to now sit here and say, hey, look, that's me. I opened this,
Mm-hmm.
the door has opened, and now this video is here, broadcasting to everybody that's watching it. So, I mean, with
Right.
the,
And I believe you said that sometimes you run into people on the road who be like, "Are you the person from the Hope Show? I'll see you on this show. Y'all come on Saturdays." So what you let
yeah,
you know or don't know.
I was in Massa, was I don't know, yeah, I'll be everywhere, but I was on the East Coast, Northeast Coast, and I was at a truck stop, and a guy stopped me and said, hey, um, I think you're a guy that be on this show that I saw. And I'm like, what show are you talking about? No, you got the wrong person. I didn't register in my mind what he was talking about. But he said, I think it's called the Hope Show, right? I said, oh yeah, that's me. That's me. I'm I'm DJ. Yeah, man. What's up? I start telling everybody else, hey, look, I'm a celebrity now, so I gotta do my thing. But but it's really fun though. But yeah, I just think it's a great experience. It's a great experience. I've learned some things. I've even learned things about myself that I didn't proactively do on a daily basis. But now coming to the Hope Show, it has helped me to do certain things that I wasn't doing before. So again, like I said, I thank the Hope Show. I thank the Hope Coach, Aisha, and all of our presently and previous co-hosts of the show. So it's definitely an experience. I've enjoyed it so far, and I'm going forward. I'm still enjoying it. So
Mm-hmm.
we got a lot of time left, to get this thing
Yes,
moving.
we got some work to do. I'm
It's
so
getting
excited, y'all. What
hot.
y'all don't know is when I first asked DJ, he gave me a hard no. He
No,
said no. And
look
he
at you.
gave me a hard no, but I didn't accept the no. Somebody may be giving you a no, but you don't have to accept the no. And because I didn't accept the no, he has just like he is amazing. And although this segment is not about me, I'm just encouraging somebody, people who are going to push and pull you to the next level. You don't need a yes person. In other words, every time you tell them no, they say yes. You need somebody who can see your purpose, who God created. So if you're not surrounded around people like that, it may be time to change. that circle and become a square. Because I think that's what DJ thought he would have to be if he was on the show, that he was going to have to be a square. But I'm so grateful. And finally, he was like, okay, Miss Tan, I gonna give you one Saturday. Because his no went from, when he told me no, I'm like, how can we be creative to get him here? Because once he get here, I know he's gonna be stuck, right? So I'm like, can you just do one Saturday? I need you. And that's another part of the message. He cared about me enough that once I said I need you, he showed up. You need people who gonna show up for you. DJ, thank you for showing up for me. You've been showing up for me time and time again, boy. You and I just appreciate you. So thank you, the Millie. Tell him when he said there gonna always be other perspectives, but my perspective is best. East, did you hear that? Help me get out of my emotional state. East, what you think? What's your take?
Okay, let's just be transparent for 2 seconds, right? When we all missed, I know I ain't no DJ, persona, I got a smart mouth, he got a smart mouth, but y'all don't see that. But behind cameras, it was a little like this, a little bit at first. But I have grown to see you, as my brother, my whole co-host brother, and I just enjoy you. And I thank you for being here and sticking around and being another great part of the Hope Show. So keep doing your thing, honey.
Amen.
Thank
We
you.
love you, DJ. Thank you for your video today. Personal, close and personal with the Hope Show. Today, y'all, we found out DJ a preacher. I don't know when he gonna answer that call. I don't know. I'm like an old, yeah. You know how they used to be like, boy, you a preacher. You a preacher boy. You a preacher boy. I think how we got some wrong preachers, but hey, DJ, just do what God gave you. But boy, you preach that Hope Show. So we thank you. We're gonna move. It's time for our shout out. As we bring this segment of the Hope Show to a close. So I know who's going, not me.
I go first. So shout outs today. So I want to give my shout out to everybody today. I want to give my shout out to everybody. I know I said to you once before, so we're gonna run that back. I want to give my shout out to you, whoever you are. I want to give that shout out to you because today, boy, y'all had me nervous with this video, and I recorded that last week. But I'm gonna give a shout out to everybody in the comments, everybody out here that's watching and staying tuned up to the whole show today. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Keep coming back, keep commenting, keep sharing, keep liking, keep hearting. We appreciate it. I love you. Peace.
Well, it's only right that I go next. So, with that being said, I'm going to kind of piggyback and give my shout outs to the audience / Hope family as well. To our current and previous, we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being here from day one, sticking around and just watching the Hope Show, coming back when we come back from breaks, and just being the best part of Hope. To our new and upcoming Hope family, whether you're a truck driver, a skydiver, a laborer, it don't matter what you are or where you are. If you watch this show and you provided us feedback, or just, being added to the Hope family, we thank you, we appreciate you, and we ask that you just continue to help us share and spread the hope across the world so that no one is missed and everyone gets a dose of this weekly hope from the Hope Show. Bye.
You have to get off mute. Come back to us,
Okay.
Coach. Come back to us.
Am I off mute now? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to show one thing, and then we'll be back on the other side with my.
Mondays just got better. If you're in the Houston, Texas local area, tune into the Gospel Flow radio show where peace and living waters flow. We flow in the spirit, and you'll be blessed when you hear our host, Houston's own K Moore, Mondays at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can also watch online or via Facebook Live. See you Monday.
So I want to give my shout out to first to my husband, who is always obedient to God and always expanding the horizon and the vision. So, honey, thank you. To K Moore, phenomenal show premiered last Monday. Phenomenal show. It'll be on this Monday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you're locally in the Houston, Texas area, you can listen at 101.5 FM, or you can listen online at RemaGospelRadio.com. And there's a button across the top of the screen that says listen here. Click that. You can be connected, or you can join us over on Facebook and watch it live. Shout out to Kay Moore, her new journey, new show, the Gospel Flow radio show, Peace and Living Waters Flow, where they flow in the spirit and you'll be blessed when you hear it. I always like that part. I want to give a shout out to everyone who tuned in today. Thank you to our Hope fam. Thank you to our Roku family, YouTube family, the Winning in Prayer T family that we are currently being aired on to Roku. Thank you to TikTok, to everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to everybody who continues to pray for me and my total healing. I'm in this thing, DJ said it best. He said, we got a lot of work to do. Got a lot of work to do. So we look forward to seeing you next week. Same Hope time, same Hope channel, same Hope device. And we want you to remember that all your days are good.
Some are just better.
Thank you, guys.
What's up? You just stepped into the neighborhood with the Hope Show. Welcome to the neighborhood where we help others prevail each and every single day. Every day, baby. Pull up a chair and let me talk to you. Don't you be going through some things that got you feeling like ceiling. This is your place of transformation and revealing. It's just in your ground. I got a feeling. Your life is about to be transformed by the transformational coach. And check it out, you just been on. So grab your pen up in your.
Mondays just got better. If you're in the Houston, Texas local area, tune into the Gospel Flow radio show where peace and living waters